Okay, now I plan to cover everything in just one video, and I've got to get used to this 5 minute limit with the Jing videos, which is the tool that I use to create these quick on the fly videos. And I always end up talking too long. But picking back up here, you've got these five core elements in this product. There's something else that he's doing that I wanted to make sure that I showed you. One here is he's asking for a testimonial and feedback. This is really valuable and important, and a lot of people just don't do it, and it's important to do it, to ask for a testimonial or feedback. What you can do here is, if you don't have some sort of online system, or if you didn't promote it in a specific place where they can go back and leave a testimonial, what you can actually do here is you can actually create a list inside of a Weber. Okay, and this list inside of Aweber can be the update list for the product, and I recommend that you have a list for each of the products that you offer, and on your download page here you actually put that list. And so in the place of this link you would actually put the Aweber form, and then the Aweber form would ask for the name, the email, and then would have a text box. I'm doing this with my finger, which is why I'm not drawing very straight here. A box where the person could leave their testimonial. And this is a really great way of collecting testimonials. And when people first land on this page, by the way, they're not going to actually be able to give you a testimonial immediately because they haven't checked out the product. So what you want to do is make sure that you follow up with a series of emails. The first email is, hey, thank you for buying my product. Wanted to make sure that you downloaded everything okay. Here's the page that you can download everything if you need to go back to it. You always want to do that on the first email, because the internet just doesn't work as perfectly as we think, even though everybody thinks that technology and email are perfect. They're not. The second email, you want to call attention to something in the product. Maybe it's something at point 2 minutes into your video, you talk about something, you can highlight that. Then a third email is where you want to ask for a testimonial or feedback. If they enjoyed the product. Also, it's a good idea at one point in your email follow-up, and maybe your fourth or fifth email, is to ask them if there are other products that they'd like you to create, or if there are questions that came up in this product that you would like that they would like you to cover. Okay, so I recommend having anywhere from 7 to 10 to 12 follow-up emails. Make them useful. Include an unexpected bonus. An unexpected bonus for a product like this could be a checklist. Something that he could add here would be a list that actually follows along in the procedure. Now, this may be what he intended with the mind map, but you could, with the mind map, what I suggest is that you use the mind map to convey those steps for action and the resource list. In fact, a resource list could be an additional thing that could be added here, where they could point out any additional resources. But a checklist could be an unadvertised bonus that you could offer. Now, there's something else that he's doing here. He's offering a piece of software. Now, when I talk to people about software, they get the chills because they say, software, me, no way. And software is actually a lot easier than you think. And what you can do with software is, it's just a matter of coming up with the idea. And how you want to think about software is, think about software as, how do you solve a manual problem? How do you speed something up or make something easier for the client or for the person who's bought your product? And you come up with the idea, and then you can go over to vworker.com, you can go over to Odesk, and find a programmer to create your software. And I would look at something like either having it as an online deal or something like Adobe Air, because then it's available on PC as well as Mac. Okay, so I'm running out of time again, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually stop and say this is the end of the second video, and I'll be back with more.